Valentine's Day, everyone. And the quote for today actually is related directly to Valentine's Day. Love is an act of endless forgiveness, a tender look which becomes a habit. Peter Ustinov, the famous actor. Love is an act of endless forgiveness, a tender look which becomes a habit. So there you have it, as it were. Today's reading is called The Possibility of Your Genius. And if you want to wrap it up in a nutshell, that's exactly what he's saying here. There's essentially that all of us have got some genius within us. Some of it's already been discovered and some of it hasn't. And probably some of it never will be. But anyway, if you want it in a nutshell, that's what it is. So here it is. And the first quote is from Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, from Faust, and it's translated by John Anster. He says, "What you can do, or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Only engage, and then the mind grows heated. Begin it, and the work will be completed." And that was Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. And Ernest Holmes says, "Genius, the possibility of everything, all that God is, all that the universe has, exists solely that this rose shall bloom, that this artist may paint this picture, that this singer may now go out and sing, that a child may make a mud cake, and a mother nurse her baby. All of these, the laughter of a child is as important to the universe as the creation of a planet." And that was from the Philosophy of Ernest Holmes. It's actually on page 89, paragraph 3. And then Reverend Raymont asked us a question: what is your area of genius? How does your genius show itself? Is it in how you cook and nourish people's bodies? Is it in how you show up in the community and volunteer without hesitation? It's easy for us to recognize genius in others. That he quotes a whole bunch of people: Einstein, Katherine Johnston, Dorothy Vaughan, Mary Jackson, Alan Turing, Octavia E. Butler, Dr. Maya Angelou, Toni Morrison. He says, but it's much harder to see our own genius. Then he says, reflect for a moment on how your life could change if you recognized, honored, and celebrated your unique genius. The emphasis is mine. How did the impact and influence of other geniuses shape the world? Imagine all the geniuses whose names that we will never ever know, yet whose contributions to the world are immeasurable. And think about how your own genius and contributions can shift, shake, and support a vision of a world that works for everyone. And then he says, well, if you judge a fish by its inability to climb a tree, and there are actually some fish that can do that, aren't there? But anyway, or a bird by its ability to run, both will inevitably fall short. You get the point, right? But if you let the fish swim, the bird fly, and allow yourself to be truly yourself, then the world will be filled with genius expressing itself. Hang on. Excuse me, my computer once again is doing its own thing. I'm going to start that sentence again. But if you let the fish swim, the bird fly, and allow yourself to be truly yourself, then the world will be filled with genius expressing itself, unlocking possibilities we haven't embraced. Why? Because we've not even dreamed of them yet. Be the genius that you are. Embrace your genius. Embrace the vast life-affirming possibilities yet to be manifested through you. And as I said, it's Valentine's Day, so maybe your genius is in helping people love each other more. Maybe it's in helping people just forgive more. I don't know. Be the genius that you are. And he says, I accept that I have genius. I am a genius. I live from that truth with honor, gratitude, and deep reverence for what I bring to the world. So sometimes it pays to dream. I accept that I have genius and I am a genius. I said, we're all really good at something. I don't know what that something is in everybody, and you may not know what it is in you, but there is something in you that knows that that's true. So it's a good affirmation, I think. I accept that I have genius and I am a genius. And try it. But the main thing is to remember it's not about the ego. It's not about getting pumped up because, hey, I'm a genius. No, it's about accepting the fact that because you're an expression of a divine source, that divine source itself is providing that genius either directly or indirectly through you. So we don't get all puffed up about ourselves. Please look out tomorrow for my colleague Reverend Lisa Ryan at 9:15, and then Curacao Life Spiritual Center's service at 11 a.m. continuing our talk, and it's from a lady called Flowers, who she was African American. She was part of New Thought, part of Science of Mind actually, and she's written a couple of really good books. Just look her up on social media, or not social media, wait, yeah, social media, Amazon. Look her up on Amazon. So you will surely find her. So I saw the forecast before I came on. It said it's raining 100% heavy. Well, it wasn't. But between me looking at that and coming in here and doing this reading, it's raining heavily. I can hear it now outside. But we do need the rain. We need the rain. So I know for each and every one here, a wonderful rest of Valentine's Day. And I claim that this is truth. I release my word with gratitude into a divine law that always says yes. And so it is.